What's going on, YouTube? Retro Rewinder here. I've got a quick pickup video for you. I've got some really cool stuff in this video. I'm going to start with some trades with some really great YouTubers. The first being, I did a trade with BK. This is our second trade. I traded him some empty boxes that he's already put up on his channel if you want to go check that out. His link will be in the description. He sent me a game, which was for the NES, 1943. I needed this for my collection. I've heard it's a really good game too. And he also sent me an empty box and manual. I have a personal goal of mine. I'm trying to collect every one of the Zelda games complete in box. I'm not real far into it. As far as the cartridge games go, I only have A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening, I think, for the Game Boy. But he helped me complete another one, which is the Zelda Ocarina of Time. I was really happy to get this one. It's one of my favorite Zelda games. The manual is in there. I'm not going to open it up. So thank you, BK. You're really helpful with getting me closer to my goal. And he also sent a couple extras, which are kind of neat. They came from Nintendo Power. They were cutouts, little cards for Mega Man X2, Mega Man X, X2, and X2. These are just kind of really neat little things that he sent with it. And he also sent the Mega Man Battle Chip, the M Cannon. I have no idea what this thing is. I think he mentioned it in his video, and I don't remember if he said what he knew it was. So if anyone knows what that is, let me know. The second trade I did was with Gamer Emporium. It's been in our third, fourth, fifth trade, something like that. I sent him a game that, unfortunately, it was a Pokemon game, and the battery save did not work. I tested it, but what I did is I turned it on, saved, turned it off real quick, turned it back on. Well, it must have had enough juice to keep that save for just a few seconds. When I sent it to him, it didn't work. He was able to fix it. So Gamer Emporium, the next time that we do a trade, I'm gonna send you something extra because I'm really sorry that I sent you a crappy save battery. But he sent me Snowboard Kids 2. I already have the first one, so I was happy to get the second one. It's a little bit harder to find. I don't know if it's any better. I've heard that the first one is just as good as the second one, so puts me a little closer to my N64 goal. Okay, moving on to, we'll do thrift stores. Picked up at a local thrift store, complete in box copy of X-Men for the Sega Genesis for $2. I had really good luck with some GameCube stuff here lately. One day at Goodwill, at the same Goodwill, I was able to get two games, Mario Kart Double Dash and Mario Party 7, both complete in box. The Mario Kart Double Dash is pretty beat up, but for $6 a piece, it was a really good deal. So $6 a piece for those two games. Literally the next store I went into, they had F-Zero GX complete, and they only wanted $6 for it. It's actually been there for a while. I didn't realize that this is a pretty good deal. The game can sell anywhere from $12 to $20 or more, so it's good to get that for $6. Also, I've got a big stack of GameCubes over there that I haven't been able to sell because I don't have any controllers to go with them. So I was able to find a controller, the silver one, at a Goodwill. I think I paid $4 for this. It wasn't this particular one, it's one of these in the bag. But $4 for that, so that completes a system I'm able to put online and sell it now. And at a garage sale, I was also able to pick up 3 more controllers, the orange, the silver, and another silver for $1 a piece. And at that same garage sale, I was also able to pick up Final Fantasy VII, the green label, no manual unfortunately, Black Label Time Crisis, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter for the PlayStation, and Parasite Eve 2, all for $1 a piece at the same sale. This one, the manual is not in the greatest of shape. Looks like it's got some water damage. The discs look fine on the bottom. A little scratch, but I'm sure they'll play. And they've got stickers all over them. But for $1, I wasn't going to leave it there. Off the Facebook garage sale site, I was able to pick up a copy of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii for $5. At a different Goodwill, I got I think they call it Watermelon Pink Nintendo 64 controller, and the joystick on this thing is really good. It's really tight, and I paid $4 for that. Okay, moving on to probably what was my favorite pickup of this whole video. Definitely the Thrift Dweller Maple Syrup pickup of the week. And I was at a garage sale, and there was like this probably
70-year-old woman. I almost didn't even ask, but it's kind of a rule at the garage sales. You really need to ask if they have any video game stuff. So I did. She told her daughter to go inside. She was probably in her 40s, and they brought out a couple things.
being a complete in-box copy of Pebble Beach golf links, and everything is in really good shape. So that was the first thing. And they also brought out the SN Pro Pad, licensed by Nintendo, complete in box, really good shape as well. And by far the coolest thing that was brought out was a complete in box Super NES Super Set. This is my first complete in box Super Nintendo, so I'm really happy about that. It looks like it's a little sun faded, but all the corners and everything are in pretty good shape. But they told me to make an offer. She said, offer me half of what you're going to sell it for. And I said, I'm really not going to sell this. It's going to stay in my personal collection. So she said, okay, well, make me an offer. I said $15, and she countered 20. So I paid $20, and I got the Super NES Super Set. Everything's in there, great shape. The Super Nintendo is a little yellowed, but it's not a big deal because I'll probably just take the Super Nintendo out and sell that separate because I already have one. The paperwork, the controller, and the game, everything for $20. So definitely my best pickup of this week. Okay, and moving on, the very last thing I picked up was a strategy guide for Pokemon Emerald. They had it for $2. I paid $1 for it. It also came with the map, which is right there. It's a little torn up, but it's all together. And I found some stickers that I just threw into the box as well. Probably just throw these into some extra trades because I don't really care that much about Pokemon. And this strategy guide is up for trade as well. Gamer Emporium, I don't know if you like strategy guides or not, but you're welcome to this if you want to trade for it. And like I said, some stickers that came with it. The very last thing I got is not video game related, but I know that there's a lot of people that like this stuff that also play video games. And what I picked up, it was the same garage sale where I got the strategy guide. I picked up a VHS tape, and it was WWF King of the Ring. I don't know anything about these. They wanted 50 cents. I know that these can be collectible. I looked it up, and it looked like they sell for about 12 to 15 bucks. But any of my viewers that liked WWF stuff, I'm not keeping this. I'll either sell it or trade it. If anyone wants this, let me know. So, this is Retro Rewinder. I really appreciate everybody watching, liking, commenting. Don't be afraid to comment on the video, any of the stuff that you want to trade for. You can always ask about it. Some of the stuff will go online, but I can always take it down, and some of the stuff will stay in my collection. I'll just let you know. This is Retro Rewinder. I'll see you next time.